Everyone wants discipline, but no one studies it. Motivational videos tell you to just do it. But science says that's not how humans work. So I read 372 scientific papers, and what I found completely changed how I operate. 10 steps, each one proven, each one practical. And you will see why most people fail after step 3, and how to make discipline automatic instead of emotional. So let's start with the one thing you've been blaming yourself for, which isn't even your fault, really. Number 1, pre-commitment and environment. You don't lack willpower. You lack architect. Over 40% of our daily behavior run on autopilot. Discipline isn't a feeling, it's a setup. And people with iron will have fewer decisions to make. And every friction point you remove is one temptation deleted before it even starts. And once you get this, you will stop asking yourself, how can you stay consistent? And start asking, how can I make inconsistency impossible? Keep this in mind, because next step multiplies this. And step 2 is implementation intention rule. Goals fail because they're vague. I want to make money, I'll work out tomorrow, I'll make the video later. These things don't mean anything to your brain. Research calls it implementation intention, which essentially means if X happens, I'll do Y. For example, when 7 a.m. hits, I will sit on my desk and start working. When I get home from work, I change into my gym clothes and go to the gym. And that's a structure, and a structure will kill hesitation. It's like coding your day. You know how computer codes work? If X happens, Y happens. Zero lag between cue and action. And miss this rule, your habits will never stabilize. And even if you master this, next step is where 80% of people still fail. And the third step is the 2-minute gateway. Starting is harder than continuing. The Zeigarnik effect proves unfinished tasks stay louder in your head. And the thing is, that's leverage for us. Start for 2 minutes. Once your brain starts the loop, it hates to stop without finishing. It hates to leave it open. And that's why routines grow out of these tiny openings. And keep watching. Step 4 makes this whole thing chemically addictive. And that step 4 is reward prediction error. Dopamine doesn't really spike when you get the big win. It spikes when you predict a win. Predictability kills the motivation. Your brain craves novelty, and small unpredictable things keep you engaged. And your discipline kind of dies in monotony, but thrives in pattern shifts. Understand this and you'll never chase hype ever again. And step 5 connects this to your deeper level identity. And step 5 is identity loop. Habits don't just change behavior, they broadcast identity. Every small act you do tells your subconscious who's in charge, who's making the calls. I am type of a person who plans the night before. That statement rewires your behavior faster than any motivational quote. And every time you keep a promise to yourself, you cast a vote for your future self. But your identity can't hold your body alone if your body isn't calibrated. And that's what step 6 exposes. But a quick pause. If this is already shifting how you see discipline, hit a like button so this can reach to more people and change more people's lives. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another breakdown. Now let's get back to the part nobody talks about, your biology. Step 6, energy calibration. Most discipline problems are biology problems. sleep debt, dehydration, overstimulation. They fry your dopamine sensitivity. When your baseline energy crashes, willpower goes with it. And 1 hour of less sleep will cut your self-control by 25%. Fix the chemistry, fix the biology, and focus stops feeling like effort. Do that, and step 7 automatically makes whole a lot of more sense. And that step 7 is delay discounting. Humans undervalue future reward. Delay discounting. Your mind says, why work so hard for something we don't even know if we'll get? Why work so hard for, oh, will I get to eat food or dinner in 4 days? Who cares? What we need to do is shrink that gap. You need to start tracking your progress. Visualize the outcomes and reward the micro wins. Visible proof collapses the future into the present. If your momentum keeps dying halfway through your goal, this is exactly why. And step 8 shows you how to break that loop permanently. And step 8 is friction management. You don't beat temptation by strength. You beat it by distance. Make the wrong things hard and the right things easier. Add as much friction to distractions and delete as many frictions from essentials. Discipline isn't effort, it's engineered obedience. And step 9 keeps that obedience alive for years to come. And that step 9 is the 90% rule. Perfectionism kills faster than laziness. The goal is 9 out of 10 days executed. 1 missed day is data, but 2 missed days is pattern. Consistency compounds only after 7 clean days. Disciplined people don't really track perfection. They track recovery speed. Now for this final step that locks this whole thing, your identity, into permanence. Number 10, self-signal theory. Every disciplined act is a signal to your subconscious you are capable. You can't speak belief, you need to prove them. Each clean win is data that overwrites your doubt, and 10 wins in a row make that signal permanent. At that point, discipline isn't something that you do, that you practice. It is you. And here's why most people still lose it, and how I built the system to stop that. When I was rebuilding from my Amazon Flex and zero clarity, these 10 levers became structure for me. And I turned that into a system called the Reset Kit, so you can rebuild it with the same structure. It's linked down below. If you check it out, I'll really appreciate it. The people you admire aren't gifted, they're systemized. Discipline isn't emotion, it's math. Once your variables are fixed, results are inevitable. So don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps me the most. This is my comeback, and this can be yours too.